Okay, we have a new dog to the rescue. Her name is Zabrina with a Z. I always name the dogs according to letters of the alphabet. We start with A and we end with Z. Of course, we miss X. We've had a couple of X names already and we've sort of run out, so we skip X and we go on to the next letter. So we were on the Z's and we named her Zabrina with a Z. Here you go, Zabrina. Good girl. She's still learning stuff because, you know, she's really young. She's a puppy. She's listed as 6 months old. Zabrina, let's see if you can stay on the bed and not jump off this time. Then, of course, here's Vernon. And Vernon's looking adorable now that we got him groomed yesterday. He was a shaggy, hot mess. And, of course, we had no interest in him when he was a shaggy, hot mess. But now that he's looking cute, we expect to get some interest on Vernon. And actually, we can name this video a Zabrina new Vernon video, I suppose. Good boy. Good boy. Since he's now looking cute. You know, the whole world is operating around cute, cute, cute. And there are so many dogs out there that need homes. And it's just amazing. You have to work really, really hard at the photos, and you've got to make the dogs as cute as possible, because the truth is, it's like Match.com for dogs. But hey, my attitude is this. If I got to do what I got to do to get the dog noticed, I'm going to do it. Because it's all about finding the dog a home, a good home. Now here's Peanut. He's usually pretty greedy for the treats. He's a typical dachshund, very food motivated. He's purebred. He's my own dog. And here's Lucy. She's also my own long hair miniature dachshund. Now, Zabrina. She was listed as a Cocker Spaniel mix in the shelter. However, when she was pulled out and we started looking at her, everybody agreed that she is long-haired dachshund. Zabrina, leave it. Everybody agreed that she is long-haired dachshund mix. She is a mix. You can see that she's very similar to my Lucy, who's purebred. She actually has the longer body. She's not super short, but she has the longer body of a long-haired dachshund, and she looks very dachshund, but she's very much a mix, and so you can see kind of the comparison here. I'm not going to say she's a long-haired dachshund mix with Cocker Spaniel, but I'm going to go ahead and say that she's a long-haired dachshund mix with some type of a spaniel. It may be Cocker Spaniel. It may not be. So we'll call her a dachshund spaniel mix. Here you go, Peanut. Here you go, Lucy. Now back to Vernon. Vernon is about 7 pounds. He's a boy. He was listed as 1, but then the vet thought he was 2, so he's anywhere between 1 and 2. I don't think he's any older than 1 or 2. Hi, Vernon. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. And speaking of weight, Zabrina here is 9.9 pounds. So essentially, she is a 10-pound dog. She's listed as 6 months old. My feeling is she could be 7 or 8 or 9 months old. Nobody really knows for sure. But she is definitely under a year. My feeling is she'll grow a little more, but not too much more. She may be a 15-pound dog. Gosh, she may even be a 20-pound dog, but I don't see her being anything more than a small dog. And as we all know, small dogs are up to 25 pounds. There you go, Lucy. I had one viewer of my videos say to me once, well, you're feeding certain dogs more than others. But she didn't mean it in a mean way or anything. She just thought it was funny. And I says, well, yeah. My 2 dachshunds are mostly in the video to get the other 2 dogs to be calm and sit for a treat, because my 2 dachshunds are actually extremely well socialized. And sometimes I tend to give the rescue dogs a few more treats because I'm actually trying to feature them in the video. Plus, they're 2 little fatty sausages as far as I'm concerned. Right, Peanut and Lucy? All right, here's a piece of cheese for you. Here's a piece of cheese for my Lucy. So this is Zabrina. She's darling. She's black with white contrast on her chest and a little bit of white on her back paws. And Vernon has been featured in another video, but like I said, he was long and hairy. And now he's groomed and cute. And he's a little bit more photographable, I suppose, because he doesn't look like a hot mess. Vernon actually prefers to be in the company of other dogs. He loves people, don't get me wrong, but he loves dogs just a slight tad more. So actually we're hoping to find a home for him where he has a doggy friend. Right, Vernon? He's adorable. He is just so cute. We saw how cute he was at the shelter. Frequently, the dogs are very overgrown in their hair or very matted, and you just can't see past it. The pictures look terrible in the shelter and all this, but I can see past it. I see the cute, adorable dogs underneath all that hair and overgrown coat, as is common with the poodles. People tell me a lot, how do you get these cutie pies from the shelter? Well, that's because they don't look like that in the shelter. I make them to look like that. Right, Vernon? All right, so we've got Zabrina and Vernon.